Call the meeting back to order. No decisions were made.
I don't have anything else, thank you.
Thank you.
I think you saw the minutes for the courts. Have state come out with new mileage rates.
They go up.
I've seen them have motorcycle rates on there.
Yeah, they have motorcycle, airplane.
Who does this, the state?
Yes. It's the state, and then we normally match them.
What are we right now, 53?
Yeah, something like that.
That's a big jump. Then.
8 or 9, so 52, I don't know.
Are
I'm
we-
surprised it didn't jump more last year.
Are we obligated to pay that? Or
I don't know what you're looking at.
the
Mileage rates.
The mileage rate, or can we make our own, or is it?
It's customary to follow state rates.
Okay.
Is it about 10 cents up?
I thought it was like 12.
No, it's,
50 some, wasn't it? 57?
56.5.
yeah.
56.5.
Is that what it was?
55?
56.5.
56, that's
Nine and a half.
10 cents.
But last year didn't go up very much, which surprised me.
Yeah, because fuel prices were up and it didn't go up. Now fuel prices coming down and it's going up.
Just as a line.
Need a motion to adjust that if you want to adjust it.
Well, we better keeps going up. We probably look at buying a vehicle.
Well, this is Natalie with the courts. For court
It's also
appointed.
what courthouse employees use.
Yeah.
Get paid.
So this is, like, for county employees, court appointed counsel, the whole.
Everybody.
And here's another tidbit, there are some counties that pay more.
Oh, boy.
They pay the federal because it's way more.
I move we increase our mileage reimbursement rates to 65.5 per mile. And then whatever the others are for planes and motorcycles.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded to increase the mileage rates. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
I have abatement 2023-000019.
I move we approve abatement 2023-19.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded to approve 0019 abatement. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
There's the quarterly report that's published in the paper. Came in and Steve, he said it won't take very long.
At least it's only 10 o'clock, Roger.
Yeah, but then you go
John
home and
Mapes
take a
asked for 2
shower,
hours or something.
11:30.
Is he really gonna take that?
I
You guys about
hopefully
done?
not.
Just started?
Just started.
Oh, man. Is this humidity messing with your levels?
We didn't do anything yesterday.
Really? This morning felt like it wasn't gonna help any either.
So this made me think of it, doesn't make any difference, but I was looking for a grave. When I went in the building out here, and they had the cemeteries. They have 23 cemeteries in Cheyenne County.
23.
Wow. Had no idea.
It's because every church had a cemetery or wherever.
We need a motion for this.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
And there's some that are like in the middle of the wheat field.
Oh, yeah.
It's a wage agreement for Sam Reed.
Might be cool.
Yeah. That's not there.
That quarterly report was just informational.
Yeah. It says the clerk's report, but it's actually the commissioner's quarterly report. It has to be published every quarter.
Is that the revised? The wage agreement?
For Sam Reed?
Oh, no, I thought it was Ryan's.
No.
Are you guys ready for us, or you want us to wait?
Come on, man.
K-State, okay.
Sam Reed, did Sam, he grew up here? didn't he?
Yes, yeah, he did. I think he was in North Platte for a while. He's a good kid.
Holy cow. He's coming here for bear, didn't he?
It's scary, we're done.
Need a motion on,
I believe so.
Yeah.
Make a motion, we approve the wage agreement for Sam Reed for $15.50 per hour.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you second it?
second.
It's been moved and seconded to set the wage agreement at $15.50 an hour for Sam Reed. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
All need to sign that.
Okay. We're ready as soon as Scott gets back, so.
That's all I have.
What?
That's all I have.
Okay. Karen, you guys are up. Gals are up, sorry.
We haven't done this for at least a few years. We thought this year or this last year we'd take a kind of a sampling of some of the programs that Extension is doing in the district.
Thank you.
And for those of you, I don't know if you're all aware that we're the Sunflower District. Here the staff covers Wallace, Cheyenne, and Sherman counties. You probably are, I'm not sure. But thought I would just say that. And so each of us put together a couple pages of just some of the program highlights that we are doing in the Sunflower District, and sometimes people aren't aware of all of the things that Extension is involved in. And this certainly isn't all of it, but we wanted to visit the commissioners in each county. Thank you for supporting Extension. I know we're on our own mill levy, but still we're located in county offices, and we think, I don't know if you think it, but we've been talking about it, and we think it probably would be a good idea to check in with you at least once every other year, or maybe every year, to just see about things that you think we should be doing better or could be doing better, and just so that, that you and us are connected. And doing work that your constituents are, that you're hearing about, or that we can connect with county departments if we need to. So that's where we're at. You know, Linda and Amy Hendricks is the vice chair of of the board, and then Melinda. I'm probably the one that you don't know, right? So I'm Karen Nelson, and I'm the 4-H youth development agent, and then also the director here for the district, and I'm housed in Sherburne County.
And I'm housed in Wallace.
Okay.
And Heather resigned, and so that the livestock position is vacant right now. The posting goes live on the 19th. We are posting for ag and natural resource agent, preferably with some livestock background and experience, plus horticulture, because we have a lot of horticulture experience. So we'll see what our applications look like when they come in. We'll be interviewing for that position at the end of August. And that position will be housed here like typical. So I just, you know, as you read this, if you have questions for us, I didn't really have a prepared presentation specifically. Amy, I don't know if there's anything you want to add.
I might add, we have Jeannie Falk too,
Oh, right.
that is our, works for, I mean, we're in the same
Agronomy.
industry. Yeah.
She's housed out of Colby though, so, or out of her truck as she.
Yeah, I think we're out of her track.
She prefers to.
But she's part of our team. And I would like to say, I really appreciate you guys letting me use your room this last year. I've done several programs in here this last year, and people have really been coming to them, so I appreciate you letting us use this facility here. So it's been very helpful.
It's available to anybody as long as they take care of it.
Yeah, it works out good. Because we've had too many to put down just in our little room, so it's worked really well.
I wish you guys could find somebody a little better down here than Linda, but
They need to keep it down over there. Rowdy neighbors.
I ran his son off. No, I appreciate all you guys'
Linda does a
help.
good job.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. And I think it works well up here too, sometimes because of the handicap accessibility
Right.
for people, that helps a lot too, so. Yeah.
Thank you, we appreciate your work, and
Yeah, and you guys stop in.
there's a lot that goes on in, other than just 4-H.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think it's all just 4-H, and it's not.
Yeah.
There's
I mean, we
cell
all,
testing and,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of things that you take care of.
she's head of our 4-H, but we all, you know, all the
Yes.
counties have our own 4-H too.
Right.
So like I'm in charge of my fair coming up, and so we still do 4-H, but,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm the family consumer science agent in the district. So that's my job. So I go into schools and do programs about health and nutrition, and I do a lot of, my pages were these pages. So like Keys to Embracing Aging, that's a program, talking to, I do a lot of elders. My PFT, my program focus area is with the elders, aging people, but I do any age programs, but that's what I'm into right now. So I have Keys to Embracing Aging, and that's a program that goes through different things that will help you through your life. And then Master of Memory, Help Your Brain, I've done a program on that. And Stay Strong, Stay Healthy. Well, I mean, there are things you can do. If you challenge your mind, it'll help your brain, so. Stay Stay Strong, Stay Healthy, I do that program here in your county. I also do it in the other 2 counties. And Dining with Diabetes, I just had a refresher course, and I've done that online, like in COVID time. And it was okay, but I like face-to-face. So I'm planning on doing some Dining with Diabetes for people. I've had the training, in-person training, so I'm planning on doing that. I think there's a need for that. So anyway, and I do a lot of other things too, but that's what I focus on here.
Any questions or anything that you think we should be doing or covering that we maybe aren't covering that would be in Extension's wheelhouse?
Well, if you come up with any ideas.
Let Linda know.
Yeah. She'll let us know. We work well with Linda.
Oh, yeah.
She's very helpful, especially plan, like I'll call over and plan, meetings up here and stuff. She'll take care of everything for me. So she's very helpful.
Oh, thank you.
So,
I know we've tried, just from a youth development, it's nice to make the focus on other things, because as you said, sometimes people really focus on youth development, but one of the things when I was hired, they were really interested in more extension outreach for youth, and so I'm not sure, last year was the first year, but I think we plan to continue, and we had project learning days in each of the counties. And Cheyenne County's was by far, like we had 72 kids who participated in it. And so usually around 60 to 70% of the participants in those community events are non-4-H kids. And so they're coming, and we also use presenters who aren't 4-H leaders, but they're coming and learning something about 4-H. And then they are invited to join 4-H, but certainly not necessary. And so it was fun to do that, and I know Tammy Grace and I are working, we'll be working on doing that. We did it in the snowstorm in March, I think. So we're looking at doing it in the fall here, because we thought if we can do one in the fall and then kids are interested in joining 4-H, it's more of a natural timeline. So I anticipate that may be bigger this year. And it's interesting because we've been working with the library also in the summer with the summer staff that we've had, and so that's been fun to get back into the library and do some programming with them. But I have to say, of all the county towns that we've been in the district, I love the Cheyenne County kids the most. I love working with them. I don't know what it is, but they're just inquisitive and curious, and so it's been really fun to be here and do that work with them. We're in Bird City next week for a STEM This and That program, and so looking forward to that as well.
and I can add to that too, because people in St. Francis have really stepped up with my programs too, because when I've come and done the programs here, we'll have anywhere from 12 to 20 in here, and then also with my Stay Strong, I'm only supposed to have 15, and I had 16 in my class, so I'm like, boy, we're making it in St. Francis right now.
You had a pretty good crowd though last time.
Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah, that's
I'm glad.
Because 5 years ago when I came, we could hardly turn out anyone, and so I don't know if we're doing things right or if I don't know what's changed. You're doing it. But yeah, it's fun to come here and do programming, and so, hopefully, we're here more often, I think, or I certainly am now than I was before, and so that builds relationships, and so hopefully it's good programming, and that's why people are continuing to sign up and new people come. So thank you for your support, we really appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for what you do.
Thanks
Thank you for your
for
hard work.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Yep. Read that.
Okay,
Brian, we can get you right quick.
sorry, Amanda.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It looks like you guys got a packed agenda. I'll make it to the point today.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did my fingers work there? All right. So I'll just start talking kind of while I pass on my breath. Hi. So as normal, we'll go over a couple of the highlights. It looks like everything is looking real good. We're already turning to the right page, so we're doing great there. The key one to look at is at the bottom of the second column. That shows how we're doing with the plan, 0.28% above. So we're pretty much as we projected, more or less. But if you factor back in, once again, column number 3, we factor back in those funds, you guys are actually doing quite well, almost 50% better than what we projected. So everything looks good on page number 1. Page number 2, this always just kind of gives you guys an idea of your bank balance. That's that last column out there, 195,000. I got a report earlier today, I think it was up to 198. I don't have the exact number, but just kind of talking with Julie's office, I think it was 198. If you guys remember, sometime last year, if you remember, it was down under 100,000. So that number's up substantially. So the plan's working real well for you guys. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay. The next one is dental. And you guys, there's 2 places to look for. There's the upper right-hand corner, and then this lower left-hand corner down here. That shows what we projected and then what is actual, okay? And this one, as I reported last quarter, we're still a little high on this one. So for example, we're looking at $15.99 for a single. You can see that in the upper right-hand corner. And we're coming in at $35.76 for a single. So obviously the plan's being utilized by the employees. And it might have been a front load type thing, but nothing to be too concerned about at this point. It's pretty on target with what we saw last quarter. Okay. Once again, these next pages. Any questions on the dental? I'm sorry. Okay. These next pages, we always throw those in there. These are just kind of your light reading. It shows top benefits by location, top providers. There's numerous pages in there that break the same numbers down in a lot of different ways. Top benefits, location dental, top benefits by medical, top providers by location. So there's, and it's kind of an important one. I'm on this page right here where it says top providers by location and plan. You guys can see this one. The actual top provider is the community hospital, and that's always something that's really good to see in the community, meaning the employees are utilizing local providers. So that's a good thing to see in that regard. So we just kind of keep paging through. Obviously, you guys can go back, and if you're interested in certain providers or certain benefits, you guys can kind of go back and push through those. It brings us to this last page right here. It's Serve You. It's your pharmaceuticals, and it has the pie charts. Yep, exactly there. Okay. And so what it's showing is we always look at the left-hand corner, or I'm sorry, my left, yeah, here. It shows your generic distribution. So we're coming in at 91%. Can everybody see that? So anything over 90% is really good. So that means our employees are utilizing generic brands, which are obviously cheaper for the county. So in summary, we're tracking right along with what we projected when we did the renewal. The bank account continues to be moving in the right direction. Dental is something we'll keep an eye on. Remember, the county self-funds that, so we can always go back and look at that, down the road. I just don't think that's something that's of concern at this point. And then the pharmaceutical, I think we're right on line. We've been tracking right in that 90+% range for actually a couple of years now, actually. So doing really good. I promised that I would make it brief and to the point, and we've gone through this routine a few times, right? You guys already turned to the correct pages, so we got this process down pretty good. Is there any questions? How's everything going? Any complaints or issues or anything, feedback from employees? Okay, that's good to hear. Anything? You guys, any questions or anything?
I have one.
Okay. Well, you guys, thanks so much for having me today. I sure appreciate it, particularly if you don't have any questions. I'll get out of your all's hair. How about that?
All right.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
Amanda,
Thank you.
All right.
drive safe, bud.
All right. See y'all. See ya.
Which one? About Rollins? Yeah. So thanks for the lovely reading last night.
Yes, wasn't it? Last month, you guys had approved the purchase of Field Mobile using ARPA funds. And so I just need, here's the agreement that they require that's signed. I've read it, Leslie's read it. We don't have any issues with it. So basically, I need approval to enter into the agreement with Tyler, and then there
Everything
is-
was good in here? Okay. I just,
Yeah.
no way I could read through that
No.
in that
So-
short of time.
I guess I just need a motion, you guys approved the $53.99 and the $10,000 out of ARPA funds. It's my understanding the $53.99 is due once we submit the signed agreement. They'll bill us for the $53.99, and then the $10,000, they bill as they incur those expenses. So the $10,000 is for them to, they come out here, they set it up, they train us on utilizing it. And so I just need approval to spend that money and sign the agreement.
And the recurring fee is every year, correct?
That's the annual maintenance, and that will come out of my budget.
Okay.
The $17.50, and that's, so once it's fully implemented, then in 12 months, that $17.50 is due, so.
Okay, I'll make a motion, we enter into the agreement with Tyler Technologies for the $53.99, is that what you said?
Yep. 15,399.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to enter into an agreement with Tyler Technologies for $15,399 at a rate of $17.50 a year. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay.
Did sign that somewhere?
Yeah. It's, and then, I'm gonna need 5 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel.
Make a motion for 5 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel.
Second.
Anybody want to print out? It's been moved and seconded for 5 minutes executive session for non-elected personnel. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Scott, did you need one of these? Scott, did you want a copy of that?
Sorry, gang.